You're probably thinking of why I have a team of all silvers, golds, and one diamond, right? I want to win $25,000. I'll tell you why. Like, after this intro right now. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Cat back again with another Ranked Seasons video. I know, back-to-back Ranked Seasons videos is insane. And here's why. As you guys know, starting tomorrow is going to be the Summer Circuit. That's right, MLB The Show's tournament. And of course, I want to try and win some of that $25,000. So, in order to do that, you got to be the best of the best. You got to have a team of exactly 2 diamonds, 3 golds, 9 silvers, 9 bronzes, and 2 commons. When you put it together, it becomes 25 players, and of course, you come up with a 25-man roster, and here's my roster. So we have constructed a team of 2 diamonds, 3 golds, 9 silvers, 9 bronzes, and 2 commons. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the team. From catcher, we're going to have Roberto Perez. Great defensive catcher, obviously. And I do kind of well with him, so he'd be a nice fit. First base would be Edwin Encarnacion. I mean, just the power with him, man, is insane. Sure, fielding is pretty bad, but still, I mean, I like the offense on this guy. Jonathan Scope will be my second baseman. Of course, not bad defense, a little bit of an average player, but his hitting, dude, seems to be glitchy. He hits everything well, and I just hope he performs well in today's video. Shortstop will also be another glitch. It will be Adalberto Mondesi. Of course, he does have a Diamond Player of the Month flashback card, but this time, in this game, we're going to be using the Live Series. Third base is going to be Gary Sheffield. I was going to put him at right, but I feel like, obviously, defense is most important in the outfield, so we're going to just put him at third. Great arm, though, so we're just going to stick him at third. From left to right, we got Ken Griffey Jr., pretty good defense, at least silver, if not gold defense. Mickey Mantle. I was debating between him, Mike Trout, and Ellsbury, but Mickey Mantle was the better overall player. So Mickey Mantle's going to be at center, and Jorge Soler is going to be playing right. I know the defense is pretty bad, but hey, if he finds a way to connect the ball, hopefully the defense will make up for it. Here's how the lineup's going to go down. It's going to be Soler, Mantle, Sheffield, Edwin, Griffey, Scope, Mondesi, and Perez. The bench is going to be all bronzes here. We got Mitch Moreland, Ben Zobrist, D. Gordon, Ian Happ, and Jose Martinez. 3 great power hitters and 2 pretty much balanced or contact hitters, which I like to see. So, yeah, hopefully the hitting is going to be very, very well productive today. We also got the rotation and the bullpen, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1 gold, 2 silvers, and 2 bronzes. We got Oral Hershiser, Mike Soroka, Stroman, Bassett, and Brendan McKay. Brendan McKay, sure you're thinking, why would you use him as a bronze? You could literally use anybody else. Well, I actually added him because he's actually a great hitter. I know, crazy, right? Pitchers usually don't hit, and it's usually one of 2 guys, Ohtani and Ruth. But no, Brendan McKay can also hit. His hitting right here, as you guys can see, contact and power, 59 and 54, contact 52 and 47. Very, very low-key great hitter. And we'll just have to use them in pretty much emergency situations. The pen is going to be consisting of Taylor Rogers, Vida Blue, Raisel Iglesias, Blake Trinan, Aaron Bummer, Pat Neshek, and Johnny Venters. We do have a pretty good team, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully they can take us to the promised land and help us secure a dub. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be the road team. We got Hershiser on the hill. He has Ohtani franchise, face of the franchise card. He's got Buxton. He's got Jones, Trout, Bellinger, Ozzie Albies, Prestige, DD, his cap, and Matt Olson. Okay, pretty scary team, but guess what? We can get this. Dub, baby! All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This ball game is officially underway. Here we go. We got Soler leading off. All right, Soler. We are playing in Minnesota. Very interesting pick by my opponent, but hey, to each their own, right? We're already down on an 0-2 count. Come on, Soler. We also got an update on MLB The Show, which, as many of you guys have already noticed, Jorge Soler is going to pull a fastball up and in, and it's not going to get out. It's right at the warning track. Good. I mean, I get it up and in, but come on, bro. Over 100 power with Soler. Don't you think it should go? But I was saying, yeah, they added a new feature to hitting, ladies and gentlemen. And as you guys can see right there, you can see the timing whenever you swing at a pitch. It'll tell you how much you were late, how much you were on it. What was I think the launch angle on the exit velo. I like it that they added it, but let's see if it really makes a difference in this gameplay. And we swing an outside fastball, and we swing early. But we don't know if it was perfect popped. Who knows? 0-2 already. Come on. Well, that was embarrassing. Never want to do that again. Wow, we got set down 1-2-3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Oral Hershiser on the hill. He's the gold player that we chose to start off these games. So let's see. Hopefully he could pitch a good game for us here today. He's got Buxton leading off. Very great speed hitter, but we cannot allow him to get on base. 0-2 count to Buxton. All right, let's see if we can get him to chase, and he's going to bunt. Very interesting choice, but hey, we get the strikeout. I just hope that this team can hopefully lead us to some sort of victory in the upcoming tournament, as Chipper gets jammed on a sinker. Sheffield makes the play. But yeah, hopefully this team can help us get some type of reward. I mean, then again, we obviously have to work for the reward ourselves as well. But then again, the players also have to perform well. So we'll just have to wait and see what awaits us this weekend. Will we play well? Will the game screw us? Only one way to find out. Be sure to tune in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. As we get a ground out to a scope, Trout rounds out. Look at that, 7 pitches for the first inning. Very easy work by both of us. Now let's just hope we could put up something a little bit better in the second. In 1 to Edwin. Let's work that walk. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Just like that, a leadoff walk to get this inning started. Here comes Griffey. He was our starting outfielder for like a good part of the first month of the season. Now let's see if we could get that hot streak going once again. 1-0 to Griffey. Come on, 1 pitch that we swing at and we're good. And that's going to be a fastball. Good. That's it. So swing timing is good, but how did we hit that? What was the contact result? That's what I want to know. Where do I see the contact result? Is it good? Is that where it says in L6, the line out? Here we go. Scope up. It's unfortunate we didn't get a hit, but apparently we hit it too good that it was an out. Never heard of that before, but apparently that's what it is. All right, here we go. 1-1 to Scope. Come on, man. We could really use a good hit right here out of you now. Full count to Jonathan Scope. Let's go, man. Anything close? Oh, baby. You just left that hanging, dog. That is gone. Say it with me, ladies and gentlemen. You hanging, we banging, and just like that, we take a 2-0 lead thanks to Scope. Looking at that inside fastball and pulling it just early good. Apparently, that was enough for a home run. I'll take it. We got a 2-0 lead. Bellinger steps in for my opponent here. We are winning 2-0 thanks to that home run by Jonathan Scope. Let's see if we can get some outs here because, trust me, we do not want to allow hits to Bellinger because, trust me, that's the last thing that we want. 2-1. Let's see if we can get this curve low. Come on. There we go. It's going to be a fly out to center. There we go. Mickey Mantle's there. 0-2 to DD. Let's go. Prestige DD. Sit down. There we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hershiser wheeling and dealing. Here comes Sheffield up. All right. If he throws a fastball, we got to swing at it. Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about early. But it's a home run. You hanging, we banging, and just like that, it's a 3-0 game. Thanks to Sheffield solo Jimmy Jack. 3-1 Edwin. Come on, Edwin. Good eye, baby. Just like that, you work your second walk of the game. They're afraid of you, man. Trust me, I'd be afraid of you as well. Here's Griffey, who lined out, apparently. But here he is coming up with a fastball away. Good. But it's going to be a fly out to left center. I mean, I don't know how much better you want me to hit it. I mean, Sheffield, sure, he has power, but he wasn't better than, of course, Ken Griffey's PCI placement. But hey. All right, Scope is up. He hit a 2-run Jimmy Jack in his last at-bat. And he's under another fastball. Good timing. And we're also going to be out. Okay. Well, very, very 2 weird PCI placement results. As Sheffield hits a home run where he was barely on it. But then the same thing with 2 different players are not home runs. Okay. And Mondesi's going to poke it. That's going to land inside the foul line. That's going to be a 2-out hit. So we got some business cooking, ladies and gentlemen. 1 swing. And we're up 6-0. Let's go, Perez. 9th pitch of the at-bat to Perez. Oh, man, we've been check swinging. I mean, a lot. So I guess it was fair that to strike. Well, guys, for some reason, after the 4th inning, this game just crashed. Like, okay, the game actually did play out. But as I go to, check the files, it turns out that it stopped right at the 4th inning. And luckily, I'm still here, so I'm just gonna recap the game, what happened to you in replay form. Hopefully, it doesn't affect the way that live gameplay was, but I'm just gonna show you basically what happened in the game. All right, guys. So what happened was in the 5th inning here, Griffey's gonna hit a 2-run Jimmy Jack that makes this game a 5-0 game. But that wasn't it, because Jonathan Scope later comes up to hit, and he's gonna get a single through the hole right there. Then Mondesi lines out to the shortstop, which nothing happens there. But then Roberto Perez hits it up the middle right there with runners on first and second. And the most unlikely person to get a hit was Ora Hershiser getting that RBI single, blooping the other way. And just like that, it definitely made it a 6-0 game. But that wasn't it, though, because also in the 6th inning, my opponent found a way to get a run as he grounds out, of course, with Olsen. Griffey comes up off the bench for his pitcher spot, and he hits an absolute bomb to left center. And yeah, that was a good home run. That made the game 6-1 after 6. That wasn't it, though, because now fast forward to the 7th inning. My opponent's creative player hits a 2-run home run to center field that made this a 6-3 game. And I thought to myself, Hershiser's definitely done, but we'll see how much more he can go. And a good swing by my opponent. After that 7th inning, I knew my team had to get something for us. So here we are with runners on the corners. Here's Roberto Perez coming up. It is a 6-3 game, and he gets a single up the middle to make it a 7-3 game. But coming off the bench was Mitch Moreland for the pitcher spot. And look what he does against Hector Neris. A 3-run Jimmy Jack, baby. That's gonna make this game from a 7-3 to a 10-3 game. That wasn't it, because the offense did keep going after Soler popped up. Mickey Mantle came up with his first hit of the game in his 5th at bat. That's a single to right field. Then Sheffield turned it on as he hit it into the gap. That put runners on second and third. I'm sorry, a runner on second with an RBI double. And Mantle did score. And that made it a 5th run in that inning. And then Edwin walked for, I believe, the 3rd time in the game. And then Griffey just made things a little bit more interesting. He did fly out, but we were really squared on the PCI. I remember that. And yeah, that was his 2nd good fly ball. But Scope, he grounded out to the shortstop. And I thought I scored more. But it turns out we only scored 5 then. But my opponent also scored some runs here in the 8th. He got started with a Giambi double in the gap. It was an outside pitch pulled. Didn't make sense. Buxton gets a hit past the hole right there. That puts runners in the corners right there. Chipper Jones got a sinker below the strike zone. And he instantly hit it for a home run. I don't know how that counted, but MLB The Show rewards pitches out of the strike zone as home runs. But hey, remember, I'm not the one that makes the game. So then Mike Trout gets a hit the other way with the shift on. And I don't remember Trout having a shift on. I'm an Angels fan. And I know Trout doesn't have a shift on. Bellinger's going to then get a line out to center field, if I remember correctly. Or fly out to left, my bad. Yeah, that makes it 1 out. Then Ozzie Albies flies out to left as well. That makes it the 2nd out. But then Didi, though, hits a home run literally over the left field wall, barely creeping over. Outside fastball when I asked for it, middle in, and didn't work out. Fast forward, though, to the bottom of the 9th, where, of course, I did bring in Taylor Rogers, I believe, to close the game. No, I actually brought in Aaron Bummer, my apologies, in the game. He is a bronze card, so he gets it started with a leadoff single, but then he flies out to right for the 1st out, and then next at bat is Buxton. He gets a single to right, and it was an inside pitch the other way, so I was just saying earlier how it takes almost no skill to play this game, and it's true. You can literally get lucky with almost anything and find a way to win. Chipper Jones then flies out to right for the 2nd out, and then the final out of the game, Trout grounds out to Mondesi to get the 1st out at 2nd, and that ended the game. Like I said, I do apologize if, like I said, I thought we were recording, but apparently not. So, yeah, anything pretty much from the 4th inning forward got lost, but luckily I was in here in the post-game menu to show you guys the replay of what happened. Once again, I do apologize for that. I hope it never happens again, but yeah. Looks like the Battle Royale, not the Battle Royale, I'm sorry. The Summer Circuit Tournament team has a chance to actually win it here this weekend. All right, thanks to that win, it puts us now at 700 even. And just like that, we have a chance to get some axle grease, and we don't. Because we won Sam Hilliard, ladies and gentlemen. We make it to XP level 90 because of that win. We're actually now at 92. And we make it to Division Series, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty happy with the outcome of this team's performance. And hey, maybe they'll do even better this weekend for Summer Circuit. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys are excited for this pack opening coming tomorrow. And of course, get ready for a very, very special episode this Sunday. It's going to be dedicated to the man who has pretty much raised me his entire life. My dad, Papa Cap. If you're watching this, Papa Cap, I love you. Get ready for Sunday's video because it is going to be great. Subscribe to the channel, guys. It is very much appreciated here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.